Oh, hey, what's happening? Good to see everybody. We've got Slim Tim, the man, the myth, and the legend. We got P Tag, Mr. Joe. I will forever call him P Tag. Let me know if the audio visual is good. We got Laura. Good to see you. Cecil, the man. Branton's in. Always good to see you. And look who's in here, Christine. This is why I like doing live streams at different times. You get a different crowd. Some people don't like getting up early in the morning on my Saturday live streams. AV's good. Thank you, sir. So, don't mind me. I got a little, I'm wearing an old shirt. Henry's in. Good to see you, buddy. It's been a while since I've been able to do a Tank and Tuesdays live stream. We are going to get back into it. I think I will push the time back. Originally, when I started doing Tank Tuesday live streams, I did them at 6 because I wasn't overlapping anybody. Then I found out, I can't remember, I think it was, I can't think of the name right now. I thought I'd been overlapping her if I went over an hour. Then her significant other told me that's not a problem because it's not always consistent. So I think I'll push these to like 6:30 or 7. Tonight we did 6:45. Gives me a little bit more time to get home from work, get acclimated, get talk to the wife, eat dinner, the whole thing. I hit the treadmill every night. Uh, so we'll probably do those around 6:45. So yes, the first back into the first Tank and Tuesdays live stream for a while. It's been a little bit. Got a good subject to talk about. And it actually was inspired by my live stream I did Sunday, my tank maintenance stream, by a guy that came in and made a comment. Um, and then it was funny. I created this live stream. I think it was Sunday. I set it up, and then Alex at Fishery put a video out, kind of on the subject too, today, and I watched that on my ride to work. It was a good video. And that subject is his was about why is the fish keeping hobby toxic? And it can be for sure. I'm not going into the depths that he did, but I'll just start off by going into the comment that was made. And we were talking about water changes and conditioners um, and things like that. It happened right after what I said was on my channel, I'm all about efficiency, reducing cost, making things easier. I'm a very impatient type of person. I like A to B, getting things done and making it simple as possible. I want to spend more time enjoying the fish in my fish room than working in it. Just like right now, I am in the process of getting rid of all the sit on top the aquarium LED light strips. A few of them I like, a lot of them I don't. If the power goes out, they're a pain in the butt to reprogram. If it's not simple, I don't want nothing to do with it. So I got chain that I'm using, and I'm making pendant lighting. And I have these cheap spotlights you can get that have a clip that you can use to clip on something. It's just on off, and I'm hooking those to a timer. And it's very simple. You can pick whatever LED bulb you want in there. There's a million options. It's something I'm playing around with, that with ones that I already have. And I've got two set up already, and I think they actually look better than the LED strip lights. If the power goes off, they're hooked to an analog timer. All I have to do is turn the dial to catch the time back up a little bit, and we're done. Simple as that. Hey, this is my brother Charlie. Good to see you. Appreciate you stopping in and saying hello. So, getting back to what I was saying, yeah, I'm gonna, and you'll see my lighting project here in the near future. I'm still working on it. I like it a lot. Also, that makes it so I don't have anything sitting on top of my aquariums. I have no more lights sitting on top of my aquariums. It's pendant lighting hanging down from the ceiling. And I've always liked that. I hate things on top of my aquarium. I like to be able to take the lid on and off easy. You get the idea. Got Shirley in here. Good to see you, Shirley. Stephen P's in. Stephen P was on my live last time. I was able to go live Tuesday, which is what I like. I get a different crowd. I get to see different people. If you stick to one live stream once a week at a certain block, you miss out on other people being able to come in. So that's what makes them so special. Hey, Shirley. Um, Back to what the comment was. But anyways, I was talking about how next I need to figure out how I can get away from buying conditioners. Prime, that's my favorite. I would love to be able to not have to buy Chem Prime. I am on city water and I do need to dechlorinate. Um, I would probably keep a bottle of Prime around for other purposes, but I've talked to Tommy about this in the past and some other fish keepers. You can get those RV filters and you can have them coming out of your python. You can hook them to your python, and that water is going to go through carbon blocks and other things, and it's going to dechlorinate. So now I've got dechlorinated water filling the tanks, and I don't have to add product to dechlorinate it. So that's something else I want to look into to make it even cheaper, easier, one less chemical I'm adding into the water type of thing. Um, but what this guy said directly after I was talking about that was, and he was a nice guy. He never even replied after I talked to him about this. I'm not mad at him. This was just his experience, and it worked for him. I've been keeping fish for years, and I don't use conditioners. He just fills his tanks up. And then he said, don't let the marketing fool you in the industries. I said, you know what? I hear you on that. I said, right now, you got a bunch of people in a fish room that live and breathe this, and we network and we know a lot of people. And this is a subject we've talked about before. I hear you. But I said to him, what you got to be careful of when you come into a live stream and you say something like that is because although that may work for you, that's not going to work for somebody else. Or you want a well. Are you using RO water? Have you tested your tap water and you don't have any chlorines? That might work for you, but it might not work for others. And my point is, you got to be careful what you say when you come in. So somebody might see that and be like, "Oh, I didn't know I didn't have to do that. I'm going to do that too because I don't want to buy that anymore either." Next thing you know, their fish are dying. And that's my whole, and that's what spawned the subject of this stream. If it works for you, that's great. But word that differently. Think outside the box a little bit. Hey, this might work for me, but my water is not the same as their water. So I can't really claim the fact you don't need to do that and your fish will be fine. These are the things that we have to be careful. We got to think outside that box a little bit. See, so Brandon message you. Hey, Peplin, good to see you. Brandon, you handled that. Yeah, Brant was in there. Tim was in there. Uh, I remember this live stream question. Yeah. Yeah, and it's just you got to think outside that box a little bit. Think outside the glass, like Pete Tag says. Exactly. Um, I have another thing I'd like to discuss. I don't know if I should. I feel like I just want to kind of touch on this subject because I just want to inform my subscribers, my friends, everybody in here, and things like that about this particular subject. Unfortunately, I usually miss these lives. Your early one is way too early for me, and I never get notification for us. Yeah, that's okay, Shirley. But and again, like I said, that's a nice thing because doing on my Saturday live stream, I talked about channel changes. Um, I'm reducing the amount of videos I put out. If I put out a video, it's going to be because Higer or Northfin or somebody sent me something to do a review on. I've been doing videos for over 2 years now. I've pretty much touched on all the subjects that I have experience in. There's no sense in me making a video and putting a video out about a filter or how to do this and how to do that. It's already been done a million times. It's saturated. We're all trying to do the same thing. There is no sense in me putting videos out on stuff like that. Now, unless I find something really cool or I come up with a really cool DIY thing that I feel I want to share that would add value to the hobby, then we're going to make a video on it. But other than that, I'm going to reduce the amount of videos going out. I'm going to up the live streams to twice a week, and I'll put some shorts out every once in a while because nobody watches it. I'm not gaining a lot of revenue from my videos anyway. I gain more revenue and watch time hours from my live streams. Um, um, the videos do help. If you want a successful YouTube channel, you got to do it all, right? And I plan to still do it all, but I'm just not going to take as much time to edit videos and talk about something, um, because I can always share. And 9 times out of 10, I got a video out there on something that somebody has a question about, and I can just pop the link up. The camera needs some caffeine. It's not liking all your hand. Yeah, this camera is cool. It's a webcam, but it does not focus real fast. I've noticed that at times, but as I go, it's more if I move forward and back. See, right there, it did okay. But I like that camera. It's got a nice, pretty decent video quality. Appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out with me. So let's hear. Okay, Brent wants to hear the thing. I'm sure. So I'm just going to touch on it. I'm a translucent type of person. I think you guys all know him. And I know a lot of people already know about this, but I'm just talking about it because I don't want to turn people off from my channel. I don't want people to feel uncomfortable on the Discord. I don't want other people to feel bad about, I don't want people to turn away from my channel. Um, if this particular person would happen to come in or things like that. So I just want to ensure you guys that, and because there's a lot of people that already know about this. Um, I don't know. I don't even know. I feel bad about even bringing this up. I don't want to, because I know some people don't know about it, and I know some people do. I feel like it's not my place. So I kind of touched on it in Discord already. So anybody that's in my Discord, I already talked about it, but I didn't go into detail. I think from what I understand, and Shirley, correct me if I'm wrong, you're going to talk about it. But Gabriel's glass boxes, I have banned him from Discord and my YouTube channel. And a lot of other people are as well. I'm doing it because this thing that happened, I don't agree with at all. Very, very bad thing. And I don't want people to think that because I allow them to come in, they think I support or I don't have a problem with what happened. And I don't want them to feel uncomfortable. So that's why I went ahead and put the kibosh. And so Tim knows obviously about it, and Shirley knows about it. Hey, Fish Capades, good to see you. Oh, Fish Capades. Mel. Yeah, Ben too. Um, what happened and what he did is one of them things that you have to let people know you did by law. So it's getting out there, but I don't know. Same, Tim. That's how I found out. Well, I think you got plans to do that on your stream, correct? I'll leave you to that. Cecil knows. Okay. The koi community knows about it. I have people messaging about it. Okay. It spread like wildfire. So it's good that most of you know about it. Is there anybody in here that doesn't know about it? I don't know. I feel bad. I feel like it's not my place to put this out on YouTube. Most of us know what's happening, so I feel like I'm not even going to say. If Shirley feels more comfortable talking about it, I'll just leave it to her. You can catch her live stream. She's going to be talking about it. Most of us already know what happened, and the only reason why I brought it up is, like I said, is I don't want people to feel uncomfortable knowing he's able to come into the live streams and Discord. I banned him. I took care of it. So I don't want people to turn away from me and this channel. I don't want to be associated with anything like that. So, all right, thank you, Tim. It just, regardless of the situation, even though legally he has to let people know about what he did, I don't, moving on. I don't feel like I need to. Oh yeah, and we're all doing it. It's just, this is one of them automatic things, Mel. It's automatic. So I'll move on from it. Shirley's probably going to touch on to it in more detail. Shirley, I had to end a live because a child got involved. I was pissed. Yeah. Yeah. That says it right there. I think all of us in here are smart enough to understand what's going on. As I said, it's one of them things that you did. You have to let people know publicly. It's blah. And then you got Shamu or Christine saying that. I think we all understand. 240 says, I'm the one who first found it like a month ago, but I didn't know the details, and you can end up with a situation over silly things. So I never said anything to fellow members to the other day. I got you. 240. But that's the deal with that. Now you guys know. Brandon can put the pieces together. It's very simple to put together. It's something that you have to legally tell somebody when you are accused of this. Sweetacre says, child, you get the idea. Hey, Hydro. Hope you're well. Good to see you. Yeah, when he brought it up last night, I did a bit of digging. Okay. And I think, like I said, you're going to touch on it a little deeper. So I'll let you do that. I'm not going to go any further. I definitely don't want my channel or anything associated like that. So we're going to go ahead and move on. Good guy. Liked him. Veteran. But it just goes to show you, you never know who you're really dealing with. Glad I didn't show my teenage. And that's the other thing, Tim. That's the things you think about. My daughter sat on here before. Look up your tag. So the title of the live stream, Spreading Misinformation. I talked about my little experience Sunday when I was doing my maintenance live stream. No hard feelings to the guy. He was probably speaking the truth, and that probably did work for him. He doesn't have to add dechlorinators or do anything. He just fills his tanks up with his tap water. Great. That works for you, but that doesn't always work for everybody else. You got to be careful with what you're saying, because someone might run with that. Oh, I don't have to do that. Oh, dang, PetSmart was just trying to sell me chlorinator. Those bastards. But no, some people, and I can't remember who it was. I think it was Tim or something. Wasn't it you, Tim, saying yeah, he could smell the chlorine in his water because they just had to, do some disinfecting and cleaning of the system. If you got chlorine and chloramine coming out of your tap to the point you can smell it and you don't add a dechlorinator, you are going to kill your fish. So that's just my whole point. And you can go on and on. You see it all over the internet. I think KG Tropicals started doing that thing where he did reaction videos to different people doing dumb things. It, it's crazy. You just got to be careful. Hey, Jim Fisk, good to see you. Back currently at work too. She's 240s at work. Shirley, you can email me. I will give you my phone number and we can chat. Okay. Yeah, Hurricane Helene, and they had to really clean the system out, and all that chlorine was so powerful. If you didn't dechlorinate it, you'd have a major problem. Hey, J Rock. J Rock's definitely up at this time. What's up, big girl?
Me and Callie are playing this ghost hunting game on Roblox.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
It is.
Are you gonna play it for a while?
Well, she went to go eat dinner. And when she comes back, we're gonna continue. I'm not sure how long.
Well, maybe you can show me later.
Okay.
That sounds cool.
I probably have to have her there because you should have at least 2 players.
Okay. Hey, Craig, it's good to see you, buddy. What's cracking here? All kind of cool stuff. J Rock Sweet. Okay, they're sharing some information. So, speaking of Discord too, we got to get that picked up a little bit. When I first created it, people were chatting left and right. It's kind of gone quiet. I'm just as guilty. Life gets to you. I know it. Believe me. Uh, just like today, you go to work, you come home, you're hitting the treadmill. You got to feed the dogs. You got to get a shower. You got to eat dinner. Talking to the wife before you know it, 6:30, 7 o'clock at night. So please on the Discord, if you guys feel like you want to share something, that's a nice little hub to really share pictures and get to know everybody on a more personal basis. Um, like these guys like Christine and Shirley are sharing emails and stuff publicly right now. If you wasn't comfortable with that, you could go over to the Discord and DM people and direct message people privately, or I have a channel created where you can actually call each other on there. So don't forget that. But that's if you're not comfortable about sharing your emails and personal numbers and stuff. Hey Atkins, good to see you, buddy. Everything's good. Appreciate you coming in. Jay's on. I'm on Discord if anyone needs to get a hold of me. Yep, I got a lot, and we need to get some more members in there and get that popping again in there. Me too. My email is on my channel. Yep, and that's the other thing. Um, most of us do that too, so I understand that too, Christine. But some people are real careful about that, and that's where one way Discord really shines. Benoski made it in. So I said I got some channel members in here. I'd like to stop for a minute, and I'd like to do a quick channel member shout out if you guys are okay with that. Because I really like to shout my members out. So quick little video, check it out. And there it is. Obviously, I got some updating to do on that. I got to take Gabriel's name out. We'll get that fixed right up. So something here. Jesse, this is why I started pulling away from your channel and Dan's. I thought you were okay with it. I did notice you weren't around as much, Christine, but I'm glad we was able to clear that up. Christine, I just heard about it today. So first I knew about it. And obviously took action the same day. So I promise you that wasn't the case. I didn't know till today. Now that I know, we took care of it. Yeah, Tim, we got to do. We go. I'll fix that up. But I need another channel member to take his place. Just, well, how did you get here? Jesus, it's crazy. Crazy happens. So we were going to be streaming to YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Twitter must have changed their crap or something because when I went live, it was saying you have to have a premium membership on X now to go live. Obviously, I'm not doing that, so we'll just get rid of Twitter. Oh, geez, Christine, I was just messing. That's great, though. I appreciate you. Thank you. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. Yep. And while I'm updating that, Tim, I'll get the you want flames and what you say you red was your favorite color? We'll fix that up. A channel member has spoke and he doesn't like the way I did the video. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna change it. We're gonna make it better. Yeah. Any channel members? And plus I gotta add Christine on. So if any channel members have a request on how they want their shout out to be on that video, message me on Discord. Let me know what you'd like to see, and if Clipchamp does it, because I've been doing things through Clipchamp now because it's got more features than InShot, uh, we'll get it done. I'd like to tailor that to you guys. You just showed me what kind of man you are. Thank you for this live stream. I'm happy to be back. Oh, absolutely, Christine. Heck yeah, yeah. See, and this is amazing because I didn't know about it at all. I have a daughter, and I'd be irate. I probably wouldn't be here. I'd be in jail. There just is no excuse for that. There's absolutely no excuse for that. Not one little bit. I don't use Twitter. I can only deal with a few things at a time. I get you on that, Hydra. When I first started this, it was YouTube. Sometimes I'd like to just do YouTube only. But as time goes on, I've realized that it doesn't hurt to stream to multiple platforms. I use StreamYard, so I can stream to multiple different platforms. Um, I definitely want to do Facebook, and I definitely want to do um, YouTube, and I got Twitter as another one. Now I would do Instagram, but the problem is with Instagram, you have to have a professional account, so I'd have to go do all that first. What I'd really like to do is be able to stream to TikTok, but TikTok don't allow you to do that. So right now it's YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Maybe I'll create a business account on Instagram just because most of you guys are on Instagram from what I'm seeing. Excuse me. But it's nice because you're on StreamYard and you're doing all of them and you're done. And you have the opportunity to bring more people in that might not see you or knew about you. Brenton has two daughters. I have no problem going away for. Oh, you got it, Brenton. This is the first I've heard of anything. Yeah, same, Laura. I love this community and we'll do whatever I can to protect it. You guys matter to me. And absolutely, Shirley. Um, absolutely. And I'm glad that Mr. Jimbo got a hold of me today. It was this morning he called me. No, that was last night. I found out about it last night. Yeah, later last night is when I found out about it. And then he called me today. We discussed it further. So I kind of lied to you there, Christine. I did. It wasn't today. It was last night. I found out about it, and then we were going to bed, putting birds to bed, and getting ready to tie it up. So then at work, I dealt with it right directly the next day. The money was maybe, and Christine said it. She was pulling away from me because she thought I was okay with it. Absolutely not, and that's exactly why I wanted to talk about this on a stream so everybody knew I wasn't, and I wanted everybody to be comfortable here. And that we cleared that up. I would have hated to not have Christine come in my lives anymore over that. Would have hated it. Everyone hit that like button for this great community. Yeah, that's right, Henry. Damn swear. My wife brought this out to me. I had it inside. We have a fireplace and I was using it to make kindling. It's a Bear Grylls Gerber bear, little axe. I like this thing. Now I'm just holding it. maybe that'll be my thing. Thor and his hammer, Jesse and his axe. I'll just be holding this every stream. Oh, Craig's don't know. Yeah, we missed you, Chris. Craig, you can probably message me on Discord if you want, and I'll explain it. If, you can watch my live Saturday. There you go. So my question to you guys is, anytime you guys put a video out, have you ever had somebody come in like I had, and make a statement that really wasn't thinking before they said it, and you had to correct them? And when you corrected them, did you correct them kindly, or did you instantly fly off the handle? Because that can be a problem in itself too. And this kind of goes hand in hand with Alex Fishery's video he put out. Um, it's best never to fly off the handle, and deal with it, because all you're going to do is add fuel to the fire. I didn't get mad at the guy. I just said, just be careful what you say, because that might not work for everybody. What works for you, you got to think outside the box and understand that. So don't come into a live stream and say, hey, you don't don't waste your money. Don't buy dechlorinators. You don't need it. I've been keeping fish for years and I just fill them up. Can't be doing that. There's somebody. Cecil gifted a membership and Shirley got it. Thank you, Cecil. Awesome. Very cool. I was on. I think Shane was hosted the last stream I saw you on, Christine. Now that I think about it, Christina, I said something to you on that about your. No, I said about the Christmas tree in the background, but you replied to that. I finally got somebody got you. Yeah, they were doing that on Steamfoot's live stream last night, and they were trying to get whip. And every time they gifted a membership, they were gifting memberships like crazy on his live stream last night, and not one of them did go to whip. I felt bad for him. Steamfoot Aquatics, by the way, if anybody knows Bob Steamfoot, gave me a shout out on his a couple live streams ago, and the reason why he gave me that shout out is I hooked him up with a bunch of Northfin fish food. I asked him if he's ever. I said, "What's your favorite fish food?" He said, "Extreme." I said, "Extreme or Northfin?" He said, "By default, Extreme, but he has never tried Northfin fish food." So I said, okay." Got a hold of our Northfin friend Darius, told him about the situation, and he agreed to send him a whole bunch of food. And he did get it, and he gave me a shout out for that. And I asked him what he thought, and him and both of his wife are very impressed with the high quality ingredients in the food, and they're loving it so far. So hopefully, hopefully we get Northfin some more business that way. Bob Steamfod is a little bit bigger of a channel. He's approaching 100,000 subscribers, and I'm hoping I can pull them away from Extreme Aquatics food. And I'm not doing that because I'm sponsored by Northfin. I'm doing it because Extreme Aquatics, although has a good quality food too, it does not have as many high quality ingredients as Northfin does. And plain and simple, they don't even talk to you. They don't get back to you. They don't reply to you. They're ignorant. Darius talks to you, gets back to you. He'll educate you. That is a company for me. That speaks volumes to me. He's not stuck up. He is the owner of the business. He is the man. He makes the food at his own facility, and he has donated to so many events and charities. You never hear about that from Extreme Aquatics. That's the difference. 100% Jay, I have a blunt butter knife. Yeah, sure, that's awesome. Oh, thank you. Yes. Nice. Hit Cecil. Congrats. Yeah, Cecil has gifted a few memberships on my live streams. Very appreciate that so much, Cecil. You demand. You are welcome. Northfin is the best. I love Northfin. Steam Thoughts, but they're good, man. I like them over there. They're funny. They like to do a lot of movie references, which is cool. I was shocked too. I can't believe, as long as he's been keeping fish and it's as big as the channel he is, he's never tried Northfin. The Bug Pro seems to be the favorite, Henry. Everyone loves the Bug Pro. I got 2 little containers back here of it yet, and I got a ton up there. And that is actually, I'll tell you this, I got 3 big Oscars I'm growing out in the 55. I have done the Northfin flakes in there, which is a mix of krill, cichlid flake, and a kelp flake. And I'll put it in there, and they'll eat it, but they don't seem impressed with it. I put the Bug Pro in there. Oh, they're like piranhas, man. All the fish like the Bug Pro and Krill Pro. They have a Krill Pro pellet as well. I got my sister off Tetra and onto Northfin. Her tanks had so many issues and think food quality was one. Absolutely, Hydro, and a good choice because a subpar food can definitely do that. Wardleys hate Wardleys. Tetra isn't too bad of a food. From their crisps that they make are actually a pretty decent food. Tetra's been doing it a long time. Uh, and as with any food maker, you got your bests and your favorites. But the Tetra crisps are pretty decent. But yeah, and if you guys didn't know it, yeah, Craig's. No one sells Northfin in any stores. Um, I have to. I was buying it online before I got sponsored. Um, and well, that's the same with Extreme though. You don't never see Extreme Aquatics in the stores either. Um, but Northfin, what I like about Northfin is they use the highest grade proteins you can get in the food. It's very easily and it's more quickly digested. Therefore, if you look at Northfin's foods, they got a high protein percentage in there, 42%. But you can get away with feeding your fish and not have to worry about Malawi bloat and things like that because that protein is the highest grade marine protein you can get. It gets absorbed very fast. And so, like your subpar proteins and other fish foods, it's not as a high grade protein and it doesn't get absorbed fast, so it causes bloat. And they're so packed with nutrients, you can feed your fish less, which saves you money as well. I recently made this switch. What's this? I need to try that Northfin pellet. Which pellet, Henry? Bug Pro? I recently made the switch from Extreme to Ken's. I feed too many fish. I supplement with Vitachem, soaked frozen foods, and quality live foods. Yeah, and they're not the only ones on the block. I get it, man. I hear Bassler and good things about Dr. Bassler, but the thing that bugs me about Basslers, they don't put the ingredients on their bottle. Why? Because they don't want no one stealing it. I think everyone should still have the right to know what's in the fish food. Um, Extreme's good food, but Northfin, in my opinion, is a better food. If you turn them both around, you'll see they have a list of more higher quality ingredients at the beginning of the list. Um, Aside from the higher grade proteins. Omega 1. I used Omega 1 for years just because it was easy to get. It's a decent food, right? Omega 1 is a decent food. It's got some good quality ingredients in it, but it is not on the level of your Northfins, your Extremes, your Baslers, apparently. I never tried Ken's. Fresh and something. I've never tried that one. I think Garcia did a review on them. I love Northfin, but I think the ingredient wise, Dr. Bastard beats him even them. My fish love the brands. Um, my local fish store sells Northfin Extreme and Sarah and New Life Spectrum. I have to order Bass there. Okay. Ben Ochart did a video on those three. I think he did Extreme Northfin and Sarah and Northfin came out the winner. And he broke it down, looked at the ingredients and things like that. But here's the thing: you can have the most expensive food in the world. If your fish don't eat it and they only like a cheap food, feeding them something's better than nothing. So you can have the best fish food in the world, but it comes down to your fish too. If they don't like it and they're not going to eat it, you got to feed them. Omega 1, I still love using their freeze dried shrimp and their bloodworms. I haven't bought it in a long time, but that's something I like to give to. Frozen foods, I occasionally give them. I have frozen krill in the fridge, super brine shrimp. I need to get some more bloodworms. Some people are against that because there is a potential there to expose them to bacteria. But I've never had that issue. Ouch. But then again, I don't feed frozen foods too much. Veggie wise, I like to give all my fish veggies. I do a mix of New Life Spectrum Algae Max and Northfin's Veggie Pellet. Really good high quality mix, good for all the fish. And that's, like I said earlier, I'm about making things easier and efficient. I put all my food in a container and I mix what I can mix. So I have one container and it's something that all the fish can eat. And I go around and that's what I do. Salient, the krill pellet. Yeah, I told him I wanted some more on my last one. He must have just forgot. Maybe I'll see if I can get some more on my next shipment when I need it. But got to keep the sponsor happy, not because I just love their food and I love their business mentality and the personality of Darius and who he is, getting back to you, but I also have to keep him happy. So if I can expose more people like Steamfought to Northfin and send it to him and I hook that situation up, Northfin and Darius is going to remember that. And so, and talking with you guys, it might sound like a commercial. I'm not trying to make it feel like that. But in order for me to keep being sponsored by Northfin, I've got to help them out, and that's what I do. And it's not just because I want to support them, it's because, or I need to support them, I want to. It's good quality stuff, man. I've been using Ken's Foods for years and years. I tried to tell a bunch of people about Ken's years ago. I gave up trying. I spent $40 and haven't bought food in about 2 years. Oh wow! Now, what's the shelf life on that? That's my question about food. I always wondered how long can a dry pellet last in a sealed container? What's that shelf life? I don't even know. I'm asking you. Do you guys know? If you're gonna play in chat, you must be able to translate. Oh, you guys are talking. Hey, Whip, good to see you. Just talking about you, buddy. And Steam Thoughts Live when you were trying to get gifted a membership. Now, all the ones I gifted, you never got one. I've never been gifted a membership either. I've never been. I have no luck. If there's 8 people driving down the road and we're all speeding, I'll be the one to get pulled over. That's me. Whip's buddies with Aquarium Dome, man. You guys were chatting it up. Metalhead's live stream. I like Aquarium Dome, man. I like what he does over there. Hey Jim, good to see you, buddy. You're just coming in. I don't know if you caught it, but we did discuss the matter at hand, and I got that out of the way. 3 months. Okay, so then that makes me ask J Rock if your food's expired and if you went over 2 years, and is there any more real nutrients in it? So that's my question to you, J Rock. It's vacuum sealed. Okay. Answers that. Man, I got a scruffy nose. If I buy a big bag, I freeze some of it. Okay. Yeah, I just didn't know the actual shelf life of the food. And he said 3 months. Brandon said 3 months once it's opened. Brent says you can maybe extend that by refrigerating or freezing it, but I wouldn't go past 6 months. Okay. Big Jim. Jim called me when I was on the treadmill. Talk about bloat issues, expired food. We're sure. Will. Okay. That's good information to have, Brenton. Because I'll tell you what, between what Northfin sent me and what I already had, like I said, I'm big on mixing foods in one container so I can go around and feed all the fish. I I bought a couple of those food grade 2.5 gallon buckets at Lowe's, and I have filled the thing almost 3/4 of the way up with a bunch of different pellets. There's Extreme in there, Northfin, NLS, who knows? And there's just no way I'm going to be able to use it all. It's probably going to go bad. Normally, I get one. It was weird. I was 4 months in a row. Oh, okay. Hey, finally made one. Hey, Zini, good to see you. Yeah. I used to do the Tuesday. Tanking Tuesday live stream. I got away with it for a while. It's hard to do with work, but I think what I'll do is I'll back it down to 6:45, 7 o'clock. Uh, and then I get to chat with a different crowd of people that can make it in. And it's just worth the while. I always say that, Tim. If you're not first, you're last. I always say that. Squishy Jimbo Zini. Yeah, once you open it, you want to use it, but Ken breaks it down into a vacuum sealed bags that you can keep for any time. Okay, now Northfin has bags. They're not vacuum sealed, but they're like a Ziploc style bag. But I hate the bags. I hate the bags. They never come out right. Once you get low, getting your hand in there. So I pour them in containers, food containers that you can take the whole lid off or pop the top. Jeremy is good people. I hung out with him most of other class. Okay. Yeah, I like what he does over there. He does amazing things. I'd love to do that in here, but uh, I get I don't want to say jealous when I watch his videos because he has some beautiful tanks, beautiful fish. But I honestly don't think I'd want that much. It's way too many tanks, too many fish to take care of. His water bill's got to be through the roof. His electric bills, you name it. But very cool. That's what he does. That's what he likes to do, and he's doing it great. He builds some bulletproof tanks over there. That man knows his stuff, and I love what he does. Uh, I'm happy that you got that topic out of the way. Yeah, Jim, did you go back and watch? Don't forget the like button. Pun intended, Jimbo. I always put my isopod food in fridge. Okay. 100%. Hey, whip this. Zini says this is a better time slot for me for sure. Zini, I gotta get this away because I'm not sure. Are you Z Ninja that was always in Dan's streams that I would go Z, or are you a different Z? P-Tag still in the house, chilling out. Ken's bags are huge too, so there's no issues getting your hand in that bag. Okay. That's what I do too, Jesse. I have a mix of Northfin Extreme Sarah Hikari and then a bunch of samples I've gotten at event swap. And you just put them all in one big container. You can take your hand in there and just go around and feed them all. Squeak. Also, and Fish Capades, while I got you on my live stream, I've seen you doing this. What is the squeak thing about? All right, Atkins, be safe. Appreciate you coming in, buddy. If you want to save money and food, that's where it's at for me. Okay, Jay. Appreciate it, man. I love this. This is why we talk about things. When you think you know it all, you learn something. Zini became a member. Appreciate you coming aboard. I do have some things coming down the line for the memberships. As discussed before, I had to take it easy on the giveaways because to fix my 300-gallon aquarium, I have my wife has set a strict law that I'm only allowed to pay for my fish room stuff with the money I make from YouTube. I talked about this on my last stream, but I'm saying it now because I'm on a different time on Tuesday, so other people realize I got to take it easy on the giveaways because I got to save my money up to buy a new glass panel for my 300-gallon aquarium and some silicone so I can fix it. Once that's done, we'll get back to doing some giveaways again. But I'll probably have to knock it down instead of like doing on a live stream. I would do 2 giveaways. We'll probably have to do one giveaway a stream. That way I can still have money to do what I got to do for the fish room. But I do have some cool things coming down the line. One thing I think you guys are going to really like. As I said prior, I'm doing a light project in my fish room. I'm getting rid of the sit on top the aquarium LED lights that I have, and I'm going to pendant lighting. And I did it in a cheap way. And I think they look real nice. I got 2 of them set up already, and that also keeps lights from on top of my aquariums. The top of the aquariums open free. I hate crap sitting on top of my aquariums. So not only is this pendant lighting going to do that for me, I plug them all into an analog timer. So if the power goes out, all I have to do is turn the dial to catch the time back up. Those analog timers, they're cheap. I already got a bunch of them. The lights, I already have them. The chain I got for free that I'm using to hang them. I think the chain and the cinder block stands that I've been creating and the other things is starting to look like an industrial theme in here, which I kind of like. I'd love to figure out a way to like wrap all my wood stands in like a fake diamond plate and get that like industrial theme going in here. But yes, so night crew lights. They sent me 4 lights. I was most appreciated. Did a review on them, and they work great. But I am not a fan. They're a little bit more complicated to reprogram them if the power goes out. I'm not a fan of it. Um, Flew Walker Skies, all you have to do is resync the app. It takes back over. Your touch on off buttons on the Aqueon lights, very simple. I like those. Um, the Night Crew lights, not a big fan of them just because there's too much stuff you got to do to program the lights. So I'm probably going to have 4 Night Crew lights that I may do a giveaway to spanned out over weeks. So only channel members have access to more valuable giveaways like lights, filters, things like that. So if you're interested in getting some lights and things like that, consider becoming a member because any channel member will have access to um, those kinds of giveaways, and I got 4 of them coming up. So there's nothing wrong with them. They haven't even been used that long. Uh, I can't remember when someone maybe a moderator can share when there's 4 different videos. I did 4 different night crew lights. Uh, there's one of them I like the best, the C10. That's a great little light, great for a 10-gallon or a 20-gallon. That's a great little light. I like that one, and I like their Sky LED one. I got on my 125 goldfish tank. It'll go up to 60 inches. That's a real nice light, but the programming on them is more than I like. I'm a very simple, I'm a very impatient person. I like on and I like off. So, yes, look forward to some night crew light giveaways coming. But like I said, it's got to be one a week. And when I'm ready, because like I said, I got to save money to fix my 300-gallon tank. So, if you're interested in possibly winning those, consider becoming a member. Appreciate you, Z. Okay, I knew it. I was just making sure. Z. I didn't know if we had 2 of them or what. Tommy always coming in. You can always count on Tommy. See, LRB uses well water, so his electric bill is way higher than his water bill. Oh yeah, yeah. I bet that guy. You would think he would run his well dry with all the tanks he has, but I know he's got a bunch of little tanks. But he also has that like pool pond in there. Um, yeah, LRB. He's getting. He don't even run filters. This is a good time. I'm usually on a stream at 8 p.m. Not fish related though. Oh, okay. What? Who's? Is that the? Is that the Dungeon and Dragon one, Whip? Same. Only my paintings and fish stuff can buy me new stuff. All right. Yep. My job money, it has to go to the house. Life's so expensive. I just can't tap into it. And that's the rule that has been set forth. Fish Mel says, Jesse, it's my answer to Shirley's roar. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. We got roar and we got squeak. Your awesomeness is enough. Appreciate you, Hydra. I don't think I'm too awesome. I got to get back to adding humor into my videos too. Rawr the dinosaur. Tommy says, unless you have boogie plants, you should be fine. Most plants will react differently to different light spectrums, so you may get a different color, but they should survive. I have run many. Okay, Tommy. Yeah, I'm using an LED bulb and pendant lighting. So if you go to Lowe's, they're like $5 or $6. They have that clip-on clip. It's a spotlight with a metal thing, and and they're nice. Even if you didn't want to do pendant lighting, you can clip them on the back of your tank. And that's what I got. And I'm just hanging them from the ceiling now. And I put them on my 125 community tank. I gotta tell you, it looks really nice. The lighting change makes your aquarium look totally different. I had that Marineland 48-inch light on there forever. I still have it. I took it off, put these on. It looks better in my opinion. Maybe that's just because it's different from what I'm used to, but the spotlights really make the tanks look nice. And when I'm done, you guys are going to see it. Yeah, aquariums and plants merely off ambient light. Yeah, like I could just probably just turn on the main light in here, and they probably, I know the pothos are doing fine from what they get from the lighting. Uh, but we light our aquariums up so we can see our fish better too. The fish would like it better without the lights probably, and just run off ambient light. Craig, good to see you, man. Coming over from Facebook. Brant says Northfin is your sponsor. Tell him you want food for giveaways. Oh, I know Branton. He's already done that for me 3 times. Yes, sir. Here's what I got left from him. 2 little bug pros here. Been there, done that, buddy. Um, who was it? Swiftful Aquatics has won some giveaways with Northwind Food. P Tag, Jim Happy Place. Um, God, I think Raisin or Cecil. I can't remember if them two. One of you guys won a giveaway one time. There's been several of you guys that have. Uh, Slim Tim has won a giveaway. He got some Bug Pro. Um, I've done a few giveaways with the Northfin Foods, and he told me I could do that with that. Mad, 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 mad. Why are you mad, Tim? Surprised. Oh, you guys are trying to do faces, but they're coming through words on my end. I can't even. Oh, that's a music notes. Anything you can do, I could do better. Mad Max is coming in saying hello, everybody. Good to see you, Mad Max. Appreciate you coming in and saying hello. Mad Max is the man. Thanks, guys. We were just chatting here. I'll tell you what, the chat is much busier on Tuesday nights than they are Saturday mornings. I'll tell you that. I actually can't keep up, and I love it. I need to ramp up and down on my lights for the fish. Yep, I agree with you, Mel. 100%. That's the one thing I'm going to be without. Uh, all of those night crew lights have a ramp time you can set. The Fluval Aquas guys do it. You can set that to where it comes on low and really mimics that sunrise and sunset. I do like that, and I will miss that. But I can always come out, flip my light on to get ambient light everywhere before these lights will come on in the mornings before I go to work. I'm always up 5, 6 in the morning, so I my lights are going to come on at 7, so I could easily come out here, flip a switch, give them some ambient light, and then boom, the timers take over. Bum, 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 bum. They all line up. Nothing on my tank, and I don't have to worry about reprogramming crap. And it's cheaper. My wife brought this out to me, and I had it in there near the fireplace for doing kindling, and I just been holding it. I think I'm going to make it my thing. I think I'm going to have this. This is going to be the salient axe. Oh, that reminds me. I have another thing to ask you guys. Do you want to hear it? Hey, Janice, good to see you. I don't care if you're late. I just care that you come in. I have I have a challenge for you guys. Hey, Janice, long time no see. How are you? I miss your Schumann and why it's too bad. I know, and I tried to comment in Jim's short today, and it wouldn't let me. There's my mom. Hey, mom. She's coming over from YouTube. She's usually on Facebook. Yeah, Henry won a giveaway. He won Bug Pro. I remember. I never won a giveaway. I was able to do one for my 100 sub streams. Well, when I'm ready, I think I'm going to do one light a week or something like that. We'll see. Like I said, I got to build my funds up. Right now, my priority is to get my 300-gallon aquarium fixed. I have three Oscars growing out into 55. We all know how fast Oscars grow. I figure I have at least 3 to 4 months to get that thing fixed. So I've got to focus on that. And but I'm going to be doing a giveaway when I'm ready. Night crew lights to channel members only. Hey, Raisin, good to see you, buddy. Half the world is asleep during the. Yeah, I know. Jay has expressed his feelings about my early streams more than once. So you guys all sleep in. I'm not used to that. I've been getting up 5, 6 o'clock in the morning since I've been. I don't want to say I've been working since I've been 15. Now I didn't always have to get up that early. I know you're beginning your jobs and your career, right? But I've been getting up at 5 and 6 o'clock in the morning for years now. And when it comes to the weekend, you can't just flip that off like a switch. Your body adapts to that. And plus, if I tried to sleep in till 7 or 8 o'clock, the dogs wouldn't let me do that anyways because they've adapted to that. They're on my side of the bed. I got to go to the bathroom and I'm hungry, Dad. Let's go. So between the job and the dogs, it ain't happening. And plus, I'm used to it. Janice became a member. I appreciate you, Janice. Thank you so much. More members, the better. Of course, anybody understands that. It all goes to the channel. It's going to go to fixing that aquarium and giveaways and give them back to you guys. Team player, appreciate you. That's great, Janice. Thank you so much. I don't get on Facebook too much money. Oh, okay, okay. YouTube's better than Facebook. I'm streaming to Facebook right now because I like to reach a broader audience. And let's face it, Facebook is still leading in the socials. Hi all. I I was I was trying to send a super chat, but it's not working. All good, Tommy. You don't have to do that, buddy. Only if you want to. You don't have to do that. Don't never. Well, I don't have to tell you. I was going to say you don't have to feel obligated. I know anybody knows Tommy. He don't feel obligated to do what he wants to do, and I like that. I like my Saturday morning live streams too. Pete Tag. But FB doesn't give you the watch hours though, does it? No, your watch hours are coming from YouTube, right? But what it does do um, is it's networking. You're going to network to other people, and you might draw in more people. As a matter of fact, I learned from networking like this that there's a Facebook group somewhere on Facebook because and I know about this because somebody came into my live stream and told me about it. I made a video about tiger barbs, and a Facebook group actually used my video on there and referenced it to us. So it's things like that. I get your name out there, and you get to help more people. And that's one of my favorite things is when I truly help somebody that had questions. So uh, I need, given what I said, I'm kind of turning this whole garage fish room into like a an industrial theme, right? I'm doing the chains to hang my pendant lighting now. I've got concrete cinder blocks. Um, I'm getting it. You know what I mean? And it's in a garage. So I need a name for my fish room. More if you guys could help me with that. I need a good fish room name giving that information. Dodgers. Tarrant. Beers. Pete says, yeah, I've drawn in more since I've done live on YT and FB. Got more subs. Yeah, it brings people in and it's networking. Like I said, get your name out there. Um, hey, there's Nano Aquarium guy coming in. Good to see you, buddy. Hey, is this all a place to get the free? You bastard. I, I've still looked for a box that's in fish pit. Guess I'll need to order one. I'm still looking for a box. Oh God, I got so many boxes. I get that boxes on a daily basis and that brown packing paper with it. Because with the company I work for, if we order parts or we have to order a part or we get restocked back on things, they come in cardboard boxes with packing paper. Geez, eh, if anybody needs boxes, I could save enough boxes up in a 2 week time, 3 week time to move your whole house. Okay, all good. Whenever you get to it, I got wall space for it. That's gonna be cool. What kind of name you looking for? Something that rhymes? Branton. Anything really, man. I've always been. I always like powerful names. Like my favorite Marvel hero is the Hulk because he's big, powerful. I like the Hulk. I like Thanos. I love Greek mythology. I love Kronos and I love the video game Kratos and all the big titans that. And I figure this, Titans, it's a garage. I'm turning it into like this industrial thing, something tough, something powerful, cool. I also like humorous. So I would say between the two, tough, powerful, cool, industrial, or humorous, maybe a mix between the two. I don't know. I need help naming it. No, my channel is always going to be Salient Aquatics. I'm never going to change that. I love the name. I've been using Salient when I used to do gaming and things for a long time. I just need a name for my actual fish room. I get boxes, but never. No, you never get what you need, right? That's just life. You never get what you need. Dodgers. He needs a cool name. I do need a cool name. I'm at Yankees beat the Indians. I hope. Tiny Titan Garage. Tiny Titan Garage. You know what? I should write these down. Got a pro tip for you live streamers here. Little wooden easel we found at a yard sale. Little dry erase board. One marker. Look, I'm blurry again. Great for writing things down like this. Tiny Titan Garage. I'm going to write that down, Mad Max, but I don't like the word tiny in it. I said big and powerful. Hey, Craig. The speakeasy. It ain't a bar, bro. The name could be the Viking Caves. Oh, yeah, because of the axe. The new channel prop. Gerber. Bear Grylls. I like Bear Grylls. Hydra Haven. That's a good one. I like Tiny Titan Garage, but we probably have to get rid of the Tiny and do Titan Garage or something. But at the same time, we got to have that fish aspect in there too. Hydra Haven. Just a piece of glass mirror works great as a dry erase board too. Yeah, but then it could break and stuff. But you could do that. It's true. But that's heavier too, Laura. The axe needs to be an emote. Yeah, I got one. Is there not one in there? It's an. I got you, Mad Max. Tiny Titan, right? Little Big, Biggie Smalls, Pez Garage, P Tag, really? Pez Garage. What? Where are you going with that? Rip. Riptide. But so it has to be kind of like two, right? Like Mad Max did, Tiny Titan Garage, Hydra Haven, Aquatic Haven. I don't think it would be as sound as good if it was just one word. Aquatic, the fish cave, the cove, something like that. Hey, we got the real Alex Cardinal coming in. How are you, sir? Good to see you, buddy. This man works harder than anybody I've ever met. He is. If you don't know the Alex Cardinal, check his channel out. He's got a lot going on over there. He does all kinds of different segments and things that he does. Um, he live streams every night. He works hard over there, and his channel reflects that. It's got a lot of subscribers. Been doing it a long time, and he puts on quite a cool little shows over there. Pez is Spanish for fish. Is it? Because I was right away, P tag. I thought Pez dispenser. You remember the Pez dispensers? What's that for, Tim? Don't get silly now, boy. You get silly now, man. I call you a boy here, man. I do have glass all over the fish room. Oh yeah, you're saying I could write right here, like on my 55-gallon. Laura's women are usually smarter than men. Makes sense. Ooh, Max, I like that one. I'm gonna write that down. Salient Silent Cove. Ooh, Mad Max hit me with a dinger. Little like mystery in there. Salient Silent Cove. I like that. That's good. Salient Riptide. Salient Riptide. We'll write that down. Getting some names here now. Like Aquarium Domain, he's got like a name for every one of his tanks. I'm not into naming my tanks, but he's got some cool names like Mangrove and Predator Bay 3000. Thanks for the kind words. Means a lot to me. I'm doing pretty good. Just relaxing, have a minor headache. Absolutely, Alex. That sucks that you have a headache. I'm sorry about that. My wife suffers more now than she ever has with frequent headaches, and it sucks. We got to try to get to the bottom of it. It can be pretty bad. They can last weeks. She's got the only thing that helps her is those sumatriptan pills, but you can't. Some days she's taking them days, every day, twice a day. That ain't good for you, but it's the only thing that gives her relief. So, when I was a kid, and my mom can tell you, I used to get very bad migraines to the point where I'd get sick and puke, and my head just pounded, and all I could do is finally, when I could, go to sleep. So I have a lot of respect for people who suffer from nasty headaches. My wife, she deals with it every day. Uh, let's go Yankees. 10. Channel members, by the way, don't forget you should have access to my custom emojis that I made. So don't forget about that. I think if you pick George, you owe him some Northfin. I don't think George. I don't think. I don't call him. I call him Mad Max. I don't think he care to feed that food. He's into. I think he's more into making his own food, and makes his own green water for his fry and things like that. Okay, I know you are all about getting money for the 300, but if someone gives you a name you use, that's probably where the prize. Well, it sounds like we got a request here from a couple people, kind of. So yeah, maybe that's something we can do. Maybe if we pick the winner, the name I pick, maybe the winner gets some Northfin food. So we got to get that Northfin food out there. You got the broom beside you. I got the axe. Like this. See, that's what I see. They're not coming up as emojis. Like this one. Stop sign. The stop sign. Ninja Games. Yep. I don't. I'm not a big sports guy. I don't follow sports. Baseball was always my favorite game to play, but I can't stand watching it. It's like watching two flies. Puts me to sleep. Mouse says predatory cave. That would make sense if I had all predatory fish, wouldn't it? But I don't have all predatory fish. But I'm going to write that down because I like it, because I like Predator. One of my favorite movies is The Predator. Predatory cave. P-Tech says, oh, yeah, that's right about Mad Max. Yeah. All right, P-Tech, appreciate you coming, buddy. You get some good sleep, man. Or wait. Yes. How about Northfin Brigade for a name and Northfin sends you a banner? Hydro, I already have a big Northfin banner, sir. All you have to do is look back at most of my videos. It's so freaking big. Like he sent me a massive banner. It's like 4 foot by whatever. It's huge. You can't miss it in my videos. Barracuda Cove. I like that. I wouldn't mind keeping a Barracuda. See, I like that one. Damn it. Barracuda Cove. I like that one. I got the brief assignment because the Dodgers are going to sweep. Oh, snap, Cecil. Dude, let me tell you, that's like a really bad dad joke. Thought I was a fantasy. Wait, what are you saying that? What do you mean, Big Tim? Nah, not North Fin Sanctuary. I don't want to name it after another company. No Whips. Now Whips live, is he? That's son of a bitch. He went live. We're gonna have to have a talk. TC. Take care, Joe. Sweet. Nemo's mom killed his brother and sister. What? Tim, are you just saying random stuff? Or am I missing something? Good night, Mom. I love you too. Appreciate you coming in and saying hello. Have a good night. Be safe. Used to be Oscar or something. Yeah. I like my Oscars, but I also like my Tiger Barbs. Something Riptide. Jesse's and simple, like Mad Max did there. It could be something as simple as that. Jesse's Fish Garage. Uh, all these names, I'm gonna write these down. Like maybe I can look at them all and like mix them and put them together. I'm gonna write that down. Um, Simple, to the point, and sweet. I don't name my fish and I don't name my tanks, but I would like to name the space. All right, Alex. Maybe a little tipsy. Oh, okay. That's all right. I like random craziness. I'm really enjoying this stream. I'm really enjoying it. Get a new crowd. It's very active. It's good to see everybody. Um, so we got some new members tonight. Most appreciative of that. I can't thank you guys enough. We talked about misinformation and an experience I had. When the live's over, if you guys want to share a similar experience in the comments, that'd be great. We talked about we got some names. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait a minute. 7 names for the fish room. I'm so glad you made it and certainly appreciate you becoming a member. I appreciate Cecil gifting another membership. Very cool. And I know Christine became a member. We got that whole situation cleared up that we discussed earlier in the stream. I don't know if Mad Mex knows about it or not, but I was glad to get that cleared up. And I'm glad I did because I did have some people, obviously, that thought I was okay with that situation and started veering away from the channel, and we definitely don't want that. So got that taken care of. It's been an hour, 20 minutes. I'd love to go longer because I'm really enjoying hanging out with you guys, but I got to go spend some time with the wife and the birds. So I'm going to jump off. I certainly appreciate you guys. I can't thank you enough. You're all what makes everything possible and help me keep things going. So thank you so much. Stick around. I have a very short outro. It's a very short video if you're interested in it. Um, so I got to fix up the member shout out video. I got to get it to Tim's liking. Any members that want me to adjust their name, I can do all kinds of different editing with that video and do different colors and maybe add different things. If Clip Champ allows it, whatever they got, we're going to get it done. So um, I will fix that up to you guys' liking, and I got to take Gabriel off and add Christine and Z Ninja in. Appreciate all the good nights. Good nights to you guys. Be safe out there because I like seeing you guys here. You too, Janice. Thank you again. And Janice became a member. I believe so. Yeah, yep, she's a member. Got to add her into that. And check out Shirley Saturday because she's going to discuss that more into detail about the issues with Gabriel, and she's going to discuss that. So thanks again, guys. You're the best. I'll talk to you later, and I will see you Saturday at 9 a.m. on the Hour of Power live stream.
Like this and like that and like this and like this.